All right, man. Listen, I know. I need to react to that EDP video. Side quests keep popping up. I'm gonna try to stream for y'all tonight. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. We gonna watch that whole 2-hour documentary. We might have to watch that on 2 times speed, bro. Because there's just no way. There's no I might even cut it, bro. There's no way. I really didn't expect y'all to get the likes that y'all got on that video. I hope y'all know that. There is no way in motherfucking hell I'm about to sit there and watch 2 hours of EDP, bro. I I ain't gonna lie, that shit is fries. That shit fries. But we gonna see what's going on. We gonna see what's going on. And also, man, y'all tried to scam me. One of y'all DM'd me saying, "Be careful, bro. It's a scene where his ass out." And listen, we gonna watch that shit tonight, bro. But for now, let's focus on this, man. Marvel's Wolverine preview. Now we gonna watch the IGN edition because it's IGN. I know it's a bunch of other alternatives, but to me, IGN is probably the most known. You know, I'm not really all up in the game reviews. I might watch a before you buy every now and again. I used to really watch it as a kid because I ain't had no motherfucking money. So since I ain't had no money, even though I got all the games that I got or wanted mostly, but the ones that like maybe like a God of War or something like that, like back in the day, I don't even know if they did God of War before you buys. All I'm saying is though, I'll watch them every now and again. You feel me? Now we watching some early Marvel Wolverine gameplay. This fucking IGN title, hold on, I'm just reading this shit. This should say Marvel's Wolverine preview, not the superhero revelation that Spider-Man was, but still fun so far. Golly, bro. Why, bro? It's something about IGN. This shit is just condescending, bro. These niggas, these niggas literally like to thrive off of negativity, bro. They do. They do. I'm not gonna lie. And it's not no alchemical process involved. Because people can say I thrive off negativity. Part of me does like negativity. I'm a balanced human. However, I consciously make the decision to change the negative into a positive. These niggas just like, if it's something good, they gonna give it a lower rating than it should get. If it's something bad, they gonna give it a higher rating that it should get. They keep that polarity going on. They keep that polarity, bro. Like immediately they put a negative, then they put a positive. That's polarity. I don't know if they consciously doing that, but polarizing titles like that, it's always gonna get the attention. The more you know. Fudge, fudged about it. I'm reading this sign. Anyways, let's watch this. I done said it before. I'm not the biggest X-Men person. I'm not the biggest Wolverine person. If you watch the last Wolverine video I posted, you would peep. I honestly think Wolverine looked goofy as hell in that little ass yellow suit and that little ass 5'3" body. I think he be looking goofy as fuck. But I'm seeing shit and I'm like, hold on, he might be aura farming a little bit. They might have heard me and released some aura farm frames. So let me just see what's going on.
If Insomniac has proved anything over the last 8 years, it's that they know how to make a hell of a superhero game. Spider-Man remains one of the PlayStation 4's defining action games, and a shining example of open world design.
Still not the best Spider-Man game ever. Still not the best. Never will be the best. Never. Everybody know what the best Spider-Man game is. And no, it's not Web of Shadows. It's Shattered Dimensions. And it's not even close. It's not even close. The best Spider-Man game, it don't even got an open world, bro. Shattered Dimensions is so peak, it doesn't make sense. That's just gaming done right. That's simply put. That's just gaming done right, bro. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know Shattered Dimensions get a lot of love, but Web of Shadows get a lot of love too. I need to play Edge of Time. I never played Edge of Time. Marvel Spider-Man is up there. the first one. The second one was cool. Like the gameplay was good. It's just the story was lacking, bro. The story was lacking for sure. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving because it's 4:19. I gotta go in a minute.
As are both of its follow-ups. Now they're looking to replicate that magic with Wolverine, albeit this time as a traditional linear.
Really look at this nigga, bro.
Looking to replicate that magic with.
Really look at this nigga, and I'm just now learning that this nigga Wolverine is damn near 200 years old. That nigga been alive 200 years and ain't grew, bro. That nigga been alive 200 years and ain't grew, bro. Let me stop the Wolverine slander. I ain't gonna lie, cause I was talking to my mans. He definitely like he got some respect out of me. I ain't gonna fake. Out of all these overpowered ass mutants, this nigga just crash out. And you know what? I fuck with it. I fuck with that. I ain't gonna lie. He stepped to niggas. He ain't scared.
Wolverine, albeit this time as a traditional linear AAA action game. I got to play about 2.5 hours at a recent preview event, and while my impressions are mostly glowingly positive, I did come away with a few questions and concerns.
Who you looking at? Oh, he is aura farming.
Mostly glowingly positive, I did come away with a few questions and concerns.
Oh shit, nigga did the middle finger with fucking blades? Nah, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all PR team, y'all should have let that shit rock, bro. Why y'all got these yellow and blue colors in front of me? I understand. It's Wolverine season. This shit damn near look invincible, but no. Y'all couldn't just let the middle fingers rock. That shit would have been more aura. Y'all stole from his aura. And he free falling? How is he gonna land? I don't see no parachute on this nigga. He not just gonna stick this landing. He gonna break both of his fucking legs. This nigga gonna break both of his fucking legs and his entire body and just heal up immediately.
Right from the start of my demo, it was very clear that this is a very different kind of Wolverine story than what I was
so they
used
not
to.
gonna show
the
how
X-Men haven't been formed yet. Wolverine, Sabretooth, and Mystique are all buds and part of a 3-person task force.
What? He says Sabretooth is his buddy. Nigga, Sabretooth used to hunt the smell of that nigga. What?
Known as Team X, and they're all led by a not yet sinister-looking man named Nathaniel Essex, who also serves as their mentor and someone looking to help mutants everywhere.
Who was that?
That puts them in direct opposition with the mutant-hating Bolivar Trask. And the very first mission of the game has Team X setting out to rescue their mentor from his clutches.
Yo, is Infamous low-key inspired by X-Men? I just got like flashbacks from Infamous Second Son. The mutant hating and like, you know, the imprisonment and the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Because conduits is really mutants.
It didn't take long after picking up the controller for me to pop out my claws,
show me the gameplay,
20 feet
nigga,
towards a poor sap and ventilate his body with 6 holes. My first reaction to the combat in Wolverine was very simply, yeah, this is exactly what I want a Wolverine game to feel like.
Nice. So it sounds like I'm gonna have a good time on here. Nice. I ain't gonna lie, clap that up, man. I'm looking at the gameplay too. The gameplay looking good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, nice. I'm appreciative of this.
Combat is fast, vicious, and brutal, even if it is fundamentally similar to what Insomniac.
This nigga's just so little, bro. Look at how little this nigga body is.
Already done with Spider-Man.
Fight like an animal. Okay.
Like how Spider-Man was able to zip around the battlefield with his webs, Logan can use a gap-closing leap attack to instantly get right up in the face of an enemy.
That's my style.
And then proceed to shred them up with a basic melee claw combo or a powerful kick that can break shields and knock enemies back. That kick ends up being one of the
I wonder if this game is actually challenging.
most defining aspects of Wolverine's combat, as you can use it to both knock enemies off cliffs or into walls, and once they're stunned against a wall, you can utilize a highly damaging barrage attack that will generally defeat an enemy right away.
Oh shit.
On the defensive side, Wolverine is a parry-driven game, so you'll
parry. Yes.
always need to have your finger hovering over that L1 button.
Oh shit, this shit might be comp. They got a parry in it. Yeah. Yeah,
ready to
okay.
press it on a split second's notice, because enemies do not wait around for their turn. They are very aggressive, and while the fodder baddies can be dispatched fairly
Nice.
easily, most of the
It's
cybernetic
no indicator neither.
They are
I didn't
very
see an
aggressive.
indicator besides that yellow
press
thing.
it on a split second's notice, because enemies
That didn't have an
do not wait
indicator.
around for their
This is
turn.
probably like a heavy attack though, right here. That's probably a heavy attack.
They are very aggressive, and while the fodder
These,
baddies
no
can
indicator.
be
I
dispatched
like
fairly
that.
easily, most of the cybernetically enhanced ones have very sturdy defenses that strongly encourage you to parry their attacks in order to open
Oh,
them
you
up.
can parry. Oh,
Wolverine
shit.
also has access to a variety of special moves by holding down L2 and pressing a face button, which are generally reserved
Fucking shit called tornado spin. Tornado spin. Tornado spin. Am I hating, or is that just like that took away from the aura, bro?
for stronger attacks that either do big single target damage, deal
Did the
face
did the
button,
concrete
which are
just crack?
generally reserved for
Oh,
stronger
it broke.
attacks that either do
Oh
big single
shit, bro! This nigga killing people, y'all. This, I don't know if y'all realize, but this nigga really killing people, bro. This nigga killing the fuck out of niggas, bro. Holy shit, bro.
target damage, deal damage spread out over an area around Wolverine, grant him a limited time
Jean Grey.
buff, etc.
Oh. Oh my gosh. I seen this before, but I guess because I wasn't listening. I guess okay, let me restart. Okay, so I seen this before, but I guess since I wasn't listening at maximum efficiency, I gotta edit that out. I seen this before. Okay, hold on, lock in. I gotta edit all that shit out. I seen this before, but I guess since I wasn't listening at maximum efficiency, I didn't realize how devastating this little nigga was. Like, this nigga's dangerous. That's the one right there. Okay, let's keep moving.
These special moves are all tied to individual cooldowns rather than a resource that builds up over the course of combat.
Oh,
the one resource that you do have to keep an eye on is Wolverine's Rage, which is gained simply by dealing damage and killing enemies, but slowly diminishes when you're not actively slicing and dicing. It's a mechanic meant to encourage all-out aggression, which feels very on brand for Wolverine. There are 3 tiers of Rage that you can unlock by filling up the meter. The first tier is by default and doesn't really come with any benefits.
It's gonna be challenging if you gotta constantly be in niggas' faces and the game is actually hard.
Once you reach tier 2 though, you gain extra damage on your combo finishers, and most importantly, you're able to go into last stand when you lose all of your health. This was a neat way to incorporate Logan's healing factor into the combat design by making it so that as long as Wolverine has a bar of rage in the tank, he can essentially come back from the dead, trading in his rage meter for health. If he goes down without a full bar of rage to spare though, it's game over and back to the last checkpoint for you. At rage tier 3 though is where the party starts. Once he hits that rage threshold, the background turns gray, the enemies get highlighted in red, and all of Wolverine's attacks do dramatically
The hand! I know them because of Brand New Day.
increase damage, with most weaker enemies being executed.
Nah, that nigga just slimed the fuck out of him in the
Immediately.
worst way.
This lets you throw caution to the wind and just tear apart entire groups of enemies in quick order. It is quite simply the epitome
Y'all hear that nigga scream?
and just tear apart entire groups of enemies in quick order. It is quite simply the
Damn.
epitome of the Wolverine power fantasy.
I'm not used to superhero. This nigga got an arrow in his shoulder. I'm not used to superhero games being this bloody. I've never played one. This nigga just ripped it out his shoulder. Part of the reason I didn't like Logan is because it was too bloody. Maybe I need to rewatch it. My girl was trying to get me to watch it, but I was too sleepy.
My overall impression of combat based on what I played is that it's all fundamentally sound, very satisfying, and does a great job of evoking the spirit of Wolverine. But at the same time, it felt like it was missing an element of creativity that I always look for in an action game. One of the joys of Spider-Man's combat.
I know you didn't pull up Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2? Fucking fries, nigga. I know you not serious. Well, I mean, I guess, but bro, Spider-Man 2, like, that shit felt so repetitive. It has 0 replay value. Like, 0. Unless you just want to see the story again, like sitting down and watching a movie. because it was more of a cinematic experience to me than an actual like game. Okay, you press L1, then you press one button. You go around the city, you fight the same 3 niggas. These same 3 people that y'all see on the screen right now, uno, dos, tres, them the same 3 niggas you gonna see everywhere. It's not, it's nowhere near as dynamic and interactive. Nah, I don't want to say that. It's just something that's missing, bro. The appeal wasn't really there. I didn't really feel anything. And even the symbiote side quests, it was so fucking repetitive. It just wasn't that good. I did like the Mysterio shit though. Miles had a lot of good shit, but I don't know, bro.
For example, was all the fun things.
Maybe I'm just upset about the story. I don't have no Let me redo that too. I don't have no complaints about the gameplay. It's just the story was so whack that I feel like they wasted my favorite character, so I'm gonna just be upset about it.
That weren't necessarily the optimal way of clearing out a combat encounter, but allowed you to break away from the monotony of just punch, parry, punch, parry, punch, parry, etc. You could bounce off walls, mantle over enemies, slide under them, web them up, yank away their weapons, swing them.
So are you saying that there's a creative diff in Spider-Man and Wolverine? What the fuck is this HUD for Spider-Man? This is not the HUD that I see when I go on there. This nigga saying there's
launch them up for
this
an air
nigga
combo.
talking about it's a difference in how sweet Wolverine and Spider-Man is, bro. Saying Spider-Man way colder, basically.
Knock them away, pull them back, etc. Wolverine mostly just angrily stabs things. And while he is the best there is at what he does, I did wish that what he does offered a bit more variety.
Nigga, it's Wolverine.
Need you, runt. Never did.
Now, to be fair, there are some fun ways that Insomniac encouraged.
Bro, I swear I wouldn't take, bro. If I was a superhero, bro. If I was a superhero, I swear I wouldn't take no nigga who talk like this serious, bro. It's already hard for me to take Wolverine serious, and I know he's a mass murderer based off of the gameplay we just seen. But to hear somebody say this,
never did.
What'd he say?
A bit more variety.
We don't need you, runt. Never did.
Nigga coming to me and say that shit, and I got superpowers. I'm not saying if I'm a regular nigga and Sabretooth say that. I'm not gonna say shit. But if a superhero situation happen like that, nigga, we about to squabble, nigga. Or I'm just gonna laugh in your face because you sound like a fucking burger, bro. See, that's some of the shit with comics and anime. It's like the aura farming be too forced, bro. We don't care. We don't need you, runt. Never did. Face ass, nigga. Like, come on, bro. That shit, put the fries in the bag, nigga. That shit ass.
Now, to be fair, there are some fun ways that Insomniac encourages you to use the environment to your advantage. Like, kicking an enemy into a forklift is always a good time.
Hey, that nigga low-key just fucked you up, though.
And there are occasional team-ups that organically feature combination attacks between you and your partner, much like what was seen in Spider-Man 2 and Miles Morales. But on a base level, I do have some concerns about how Wolverine's combat will remain engaging throughout the entire campaign.
Oh, that was tough.
It's certainly possible for that depth to be uncovered as I get deeper into the game. There is, after all, a skill tree with a variety of techniques and special moves that I only really scratched the surface of, along with adaptation points that can be spent on a variety of character upgrades.
So I wonder if it's going to be a game where it's like, you know, organically towards the end, you basically going to have everything. Or it's like in order to really get everything, you got to do New Game Plus.
My hope is that those later upgrades and skills add some extra flavor to Wolverine's combat and aren't just more powerful techniques.
Oh, a Sentinel!
That scale his strength to meet the increased difficulty of later enemies and bosses.
First time I seen a Sentinel was playing the Deadpool game. That game is actually peak if you ain't played it.
Interestingly, the thing that impressed me the most about Wolverine was actually the direction of the story. You've got Wolverine on a team with Mystique and Sabretooth during a time before the forming of the X-Men, with the addition of Jean Grey and Nathaniel Essex as two people that are very important to Wolverine, but also have two very different worldviews.
Who the fuck is Nathaniel Essex, bro? Are you Nathaniel B-Face, nigga? Nathaniel Essex. Who the hell is this? Sinister. Ah. So this is the villain in the Deadpool game. Sinister's a mutant? Oh, shit. I don't know the lore, bro. That's pretty cool.
These are all very combustible elements in play.
Oh, this is a fire. I wish I never seen this, bro, because if I never seen this, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I would be glazed in this scene. If I never seen this, I would be glazed in this scene. Shout out to the developers for making this, bro. Where the claps? Shout out to them. This is tough. This is tough as hell, man. No cut.
I'm excited to see where it all goes. Doubly so due to the fact that it's written by Walt Williams of Spec Ops: The Line fame, who is one of the best video game writers in the business. Thus far, the performances have been excellent as well. Liam McIntyre's portrayal of Wolverine is very grounded and paints the picture of a man bottling up a lot of anger and pain, but still has that rough edge and ruthless aggression that fans expect from the character.
Nigga just sitting there yelling, bro. What the fuck you yelling for, nigga?
I'm gonna talk to Essex.
I only got to see a little bit of Troy Baker's Nathaniel Essex, but so far, it's shaping up to be yet another memorable and nuanced performance in his stacked resume.
You came back.
I got to see different sides of both Mystique and Sabretooth than what I'm used to.
But you ain't ever coming back.
This is a big ass nigga, bro. This is a big motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Wolverine be boxing his bitch ass, though.
And I'm very much looking forward to seeing where Nicole Pacent and
Holy
Brett...
shit. I just looked to my right and in my doorway, and I imagined, like, if a nigga this big, and I had superpowers, if I had to fight a nigga this big, this nigga might be worse than the Lizard. Y'all think he beating the Lizard? He might be worse than the Lizard, bro. Let me know in the comments. Is Sabretooth more of a threat than the Lizard? Because the Lizard can be a menace. He's still the weakest nigga that Spider-Man ever fought on TV screen. But this nigga crazy.
And I'm very much looking forward to seeing where Nicole Pacent and Brett Gibson take their respective characters.
You find Essex yet?
Oh, I found something already.
While much of the demo was spent with Wolverine snarling, growling, and prowling as he found new baddies to stick his claws into, there
What? Let's pause.
was one notable section that was much more quiet and subdued, and actually ended up being my favorite stretch of gameplay. In it, Wolverine wanders through Lowtown, which is a bit of a safe haven for mutants to congregate. I was able to strike up conversations with fellow mutants.
Damn, bro, what you vandalizing the property for?
Which is a bit of a safe haven for mutants to congregate. I was able to strike up conversations with fellow
God damn. And nobody's gonna stop him neither. That's the craziest part.
mutants, engage in some not so friendly arm wrestling with Sabretooth,
Oh, I can't wait to
game of
bust
Never
his
Have
ass.
I Ever with Mystique, and even find a handful of Easter eggs tucked away. It was a welcome reprieve from all the action, and I hope that there are more moments like this where I get to learn more about the characters that inhabit the world.
I just needed some space.
Nigga, read the read the comics. Read the comics if you really wanna. You know what? Let me get off this nigga ass. You know, we missed the progression. We got to get off his ass. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you enjoy, that's what you enjoy, bro. If that's what you enjoy, go ahead and do that, bro. Go ahead, be my guest, bro.
From everything?
You are free to hope and wish.
Yeah.
Oh my! What the fuck? Yo, that was good editing.
Overall, I walked away from my time with Wolverine impressed, but not thoroughly blown away. It's clear that Insomniac is still holding a lot of cards close to its chest with regards to the story, and that's the element that has proved to be the most interesting to me so far. Combat absolutely nails the spirit of Wolverine and is very fundamentally sound, but leaves me with some questions as to how it will hold up over the course of the entire campaign. We'll see how it all
Okay.
pans out when Wolverine releases on PlayStation 5 on September 15th. For more recent previews, make sure to check out our IGN First coverage of Control Resonant. And for everything else,
I ain't here for that. Hey, listen, if this game is good and the story is sound, it's going to be appreciated, bro. No cap. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Pull up to the Twitch, bro. Link in the description, man. I ain't playing.